Assalamualaikum. Hi, my name is Nurlisa Erina and my student ID is 2019667102. I am from group BA1194B. In this video, I'm going to briefly explain about the banker's acceptance, or also known as BA. A banker's acceptance is an instrument representing a promised future payment by a bank. The payment is accepted and guaranteed by the bank as a time draft to be drawn on a deposit. The draft specifies the amount of funds, the date of the payment or maturity, and the entity to which the payment is owed. It is used for both imports and exports of goods and services. Banker's acceptance is also a short-term credit investment created by a non-financial firm and guaranteed by a bank as to payment. Acceptances are traded at discounts to face value in the secondary market. Next, banker's acceptance rate is the rates at which they trade calculated from the discount prices relative to their face values. They are used widely in international trade for payments that are due for a future shipment of goods and services. For example, an importer may draft a banker's acceptance when it does not have a close relationship with and cannot obtain credit from an exporter. Is the banker's acceptance a money market instrument? Bankers' acceptance are money market instruments, and like other money markets, they are very safe and liquid, especially if the paying bank has a good credit rating. These instruments have been a popular investment for money market funds. They are commonly used in international transactions. Bankers' acceptance are most frequently used in international trade to finalize transactions with relatively little risk to either party. The minimum amount of bankers' acceptance is 30,000 ringgit Malaysia with multiple of 1,000 ringgit Malaysia. It is drawn for a tenure of 30 days or more, but not more than 200 days from the acceptance. As mentioned earlier, bankers' acceptance can be used for both imports and exports for goods and services. For imports, the banker's acceptance can only be used for financing if the foreign seller provides a side bill of exchange, which is import on cash. When an importer does not have enough money to pay the side bill, he will make an arrangement with his bank to have the side bill discharged by drawing a bank check. The bank accepts the banker's acceptance if the bank is satisfied that the documents are in order and that the banker's acceptance complies with the terms and conditions of the acceptance credits. The banker's acceptance is discounted after it has been accepted by the bank, and the funds are used to pay the side bill. This is the diagram of banker's acceptance for imports. For exports, banker's acceptance may be drawn only when the exporter draws a usance bill on the foreign buyer, which means sale or export on credit. The exporter may begin by arranging credit with his bank. The exporter gives the bank with the usance bill of exchange along with the required documentation for collection of the proceeds after the items have been shipped. The bank issues a banker's acceptance to the exporter for the agreed upon percentage of the bill's face value. The bank accepts the banker's acceptance if it is satisfied that it complies with the terms and conditions. The banker's acceptance is discounted after acceptance, and the proceeds are paid to the exporter. The original bill of exchange and all related paperwork are delivered to an overseas bank for collection of the buyer's fund. When the bill of exchange matures, the overseas buyer pays. This is the diagram of banker's acceptance for imports. Now we will move on to the advantage and disadvantages of banker's acceptance. There are 4 advantages, which are: it ensures the seller's protection against default. Secondly, the buyer is not required to prepay or pay for products in advance. Thirdly, it enables the buying and sale of items in a timely manner. And lastly, it comes at a modest price as compared to the hedging or benefit it provides. However, the disadvantages are: it comes at a modest price as compared to the hedging or benefit it provides, and if the buyer defaults, the financial institution will be forced to make the payment. That's all from me. Thank you.